Hi, and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. My eyes watering. Good morning. Happy last day of 2020 to you and all your kin. We made it, kids. We made it. Very happy that we all did. All right. So I was like, okay, I know I want to get ready, and so I thought I'd bring you creatures along with me, but I wanted some kind of theme, so I talked to my sister, and she said, well, you're a bougie bee. So, no, she didn't. And we decided that I'll do my, like, it's just like high end. It's like all the expensivest things that I have currently in my, not all of them, but, you know, a full face of really spendy products. Let's do it that way. My bougie face, if you will. So, this is my horn. Let's do it. So I've got, all the things I did. Oh, I gotta tell you something not bougie, but super duper fun. So Mr. Mugwump got me, animal masks, right? Like, if y'all haven't done these, like, if you have kids, this is, I am a child, so it works out for I am my own child. These are so fun. I did the koala one. Terrifying. It's on my Instagram. But, like, I mean, I can't with those. Just FYI. Those are hysterically fun. Okay, so on my face, I've got the YSL Touche Éclat Blur Primer, and that bougie. It's a sample because I ain't gonna buy the whole thing, but it's still bougie. And then underneath my eyes, this is the non-bougie thing, is the Jecca Black. I have nothing comparable to that. And I wanted to give my under eyes the best possible shot of looking like I haven't stayed up till 2 a.m. because I did last night. We also slept till 11:38 this morning. It was almost this afternoon. That's how long we slept today. It was delicious in our bedroom. I mean, that's not what I mean, you dirty rats. I mean that the temperature was, you know, like chef's kiss. The sheet was, you know, like just soft. And so I did not move. Like, that's what happened. Let's put on some foundation before I dig myself a hole. This is the only foundation that I own the box to, and that's because it's the most stunning box in the world. This is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection, all of the words, foundation. It's just the most stunning thing in the world. This is in light 3. And it's just, I mean, you can't get more bougie. You can't get more bougie than Mother Pat. And I love it so much. Now, I know that there are mucho height here. Let's use a bougie thing. Let's use a Dior. Let's just let, you know, this is the Dior Lip Maximizer Collagen Active, whatever, plumper, whatever. There. I mean, super bougie. I don't own a whole lot of, like, you know, Dior level. I do own quite a bit. Well, okay, let me tell you about my bougie thoughts. My bougie thoughts. One is that, oh, she splurted everywhere. Lord Jesus, did you get on my top, Pat? No, okay, we all right. Lord, I forgot how liquidy she is, y'all. Jeez. Okay, so one thing that I think about really expensive makeup is that you don't actually need it. The drugstore and mid-level brands do such a good job these days that you don't actually need the product. You can find a dupe of that product at a lesser price point, okay? So this foundation is not revolutionary in the world. It's not. I wanted to try it because I wanted to try it. And so I bought it, and I'm happy that I did. But I will say that it is not, like, so revolutionary that I couldn't have found a light coverage, real thin, beautiful foundation at the drugstore. I mean, I have so many foundations. I did not need this, but I wanted to try it, and I like I love Pat McGrath and I want to support her. And so I bought it. But for certain products, I'm not going to buy Super Bougie. I'm not. It needs to be something that lasts a long time, that I'll be able to use for a long time. And I'm going to use it. Like, it's not going to be something that I put on the shelf and don't use. I'm going to use my stuff. That's been a journey for me, because I came from a background of not having a lot. And so getting something that costs a lot, it is special. And you do that thing where I'm going to save it for, a special day, or, you know what I mean? Like you save your good stuff and you don't use it. And I've had to work on, and I'm still kind of working on some of it. I've had to work on using my good stuff, because that's the point. The point is to use it, not to look at it. Now, some of these products, looking at it is just as much delight as using it, really. Like, it is, I don't need this box. I just think it is stunningly gorgeous. And so I keep it because I like it and I like to look at it. And so that's why I had the box. I don't keep boxes for things for the most part, but it is part of the experience of using this product to open the box and use it. And so it makes me happy. So I do it. You do what makes you happy, boo. Now, I certainly can tell you that, this beautiful, it's a beautiful foundation, right? Like, it's just beautiful. Did it cover all the things? No, this is sheer to light coverage is Mother Pat's foundation. And I'm perfectly fine with it. I knew what I was getting. I didn't buy it immediately. As soon as it was released, I waited to see. Some folks don't like it because of that. I bought it knowing that it was going to be this. It's so lightweight. It is a beautiful formula. I think it is beautiful, and I'm happy to own it. So, Light 3, it's a really good match for me. It looks a little yellow when you look at it, like on stark white of, my makeup palette. It's a lid of a Bath & Body Works candle, because we are that bougie over here. But it goes on, and because it is so sheer, your exact match doesn't have to be that exact. Okay? I look insane with the under eyes. I know, boo. But that is gorgeous, and I'm so happy that I own it and that I get to use it. I love it so much. Okay. I do own Pat's concealer. Lord Jesus, that is the most brightening thing on the planet. And I've got some high-end concealers. The Kevin Aqua Sensual Skin Enhancer. The coverage is amazing on that. But I don't necessarily want like stark white under eyes, all the coverage. So I pulled something I haven't used in forever. I don't even know if it's like still available, but we're gonna do what we're gonna do. This is the Estee Lauder, oh, it's so shiny, Double Wear Brush On Glow BB Highlighter. And I've used this as a concealer like under my eyes. I don't know if I'm supposed to or not. It's one of these, but it's a turny, not a pumpy. These are clinical terms for those of you not in the biz. This is not clinical at all. And let's try it. Like, I think I've used this as a concealer before. I don't know. It reminds me of the Touche Eclat from YSL. I've had one Touche Eclat in my life. It didn't do all the things because I have incredibly dark under eyes and I hadn't discovered the Jecca Black by then. So that's why it wasn't enough for me. It's because I didn't have a color corrector that was enough for me. So, let's do this. I don't know what color this is. I don't know that there is a color on this. Like, and again, this product is probably way too old to be putting in my face, especially near my eyes. Don't do it like I do. Don't do that. Don't do this. But that worked. No, the coverage is not great. That coverage is not great. But that's okay. It blends in nicely. And we're going to go with it. It's not like sparkly or whatever. It's just a light thing. Okay. Let's do some under eye palette. Let's use the NARS Crystal hang on. Light Reflecting Setting Powder Pressed in Translucent Crystal. Let's just, there it is. There's the name of the dang thing. There it is. Okay. Let's set with that. I have a little tiny hole in it. Look. I have, I think there was a gap in the product there. And it's not like I have used this a lot, do not get me wrong, but it wasn't like I actually hit the pan underneath. It's like, see how deep that is? I think there was just a hole in the product. And so I uncovered that. That's all. But I mean, I've used a lot of this, y'all. There's a big old dip in that, because I used to use this all the time, and I got put it back in the drawer. It's a beautiful product. I like it a lot. Let's set the rest of our face with another bougie thing. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, the loose. Let's just, I mean, why not? And let's use a, I'm going to use a puffy thing. This is Tati's, but you know, I'm going to set with a puff because this is a pretty powder and it does a really good job with a puff. I have a Laura Mercier puff somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it's in a drawer. There we go. This might take a minute, but it's going to be pretty. I didn't pull any like cream bronzer or cream blush or anything like that. I don't know that I have a lot of high-end like cream face products like that. I have powder because it lasts longer. So I spend my money, if I'm going to spend my money on high-end, first of all, we're going to get it on sale. We ain't going to pay full price for none of these things. Like, that's the thing. I'm going to tell you right now. But also that I'm going to buy a product. I'm going to spend my money and invest my money in a product that will last me many years. Like, that will not go bad. And I've had to learn my lesson a bit with some of those products that do go bad. Okay, I'm itchy, which means it's going to be a good makeup day. Look at that base. Look at that. Pretty. Eyebrows, we're just going to use It Cosmetics and Benefit real quick because this is not something that I have invested money in a super high-end eyebrow product. I mean, It Cosmetics is not inexpensive. It's not drugstore. But it's not, you know, I'm not going to spend a lot of money on brows when, you know, these mid-level products are amazing. And to some people, Benefit and It Cosmetics is totally high-end. And I totally understand that perspective. I come from a background of not having any disposable income, any. And so it is only recently, like in the last 12 years, that I have had any disposable income to purchase products like that I want. And so if in your perspective, It Cosmetics is high end, I'm here with you. I totally understand that. Absolutely. I'm going to use the Benefit Gimme Brow in 3. I think this one came in a box. I've used up several of these. This is a good little product, y'all. And if you can get the samples, yes. And that's another way that I try a lot of high-end products is through samples. I will use them bad boys. Y'all, if you've seen my channel, you know I will use a sample right now. I ain't got no shame because I want to try the product, but I don't want to pay the price. So samples is the way to go. All right, let's bronze. Let's use a limited edition bronzer. This is Your Wish Is My Command from the Aladdin collection with MAC. And I don't know that I've ever used this on my channel. This came out a while ago. I'm sure you can find some on eBay or Poshmark, or you know what I'm saying, if you really desperately wanted this color. It's not necessarily about the color. It was the packaging on this and the little genie lamp, you know. Loved this collection. Thought it was a really nice grown-up style Disney collection with MAC, and I thought it was very nice. So I liked this. I got a lipstick and I got the bronzer. And the lipstick is a nude, so I knew I'd use it, that kind of thing. I try to be smart, y'all. If I'm spending high-end money, I try really hard not to get something that I'm not going to use. I can't use all the time. Like, I wouldn't get like a neon orange eyeliner from a high-end brand because that's not something that I'm going to use all the time. And so I need to be smart, right? Like, need to be smart. Okay, that's the bronzer. I think it's pretty. Okay. For blush, I have a Givenchy blush. What? This is the Le Prism blush. Ooh la la. This is in number 1, Bucolic Rose. This is, so it's this little box, and it opens like this, and then it has a little brush slide action. That's not out. Anyway, it's Givenchy. It's really light, but which means that it is very wearable and that I can wear it anytime with any look. And I don't think I've used this on my channel either. Oh, let me show you what it looks like up close. It's like a peachy coral kind of thing here. It does show up, but it's just an interesting little item. I don't know how old it is, but it's old. Still works, still pretty. There it is. There's that. Okay, let's highlight with a Becca. This is Pearl, the white one. Let's highlight with her because I'm feeling froggy today. Gosh, this base is really pretty. That Laura Mercier does, I mean, it's worth the hype. It really is. Now, can you get the same effect from a Coty Airspun? I believe you can. I believe if you press Coty Airspun or Wet n Wild Photo Focus loose powder, that you can get the same effect as the Laura Mercier. I really do. Okay, there's Becca Pearl on our face. This is a beautiful blinding highlighter if you pack it on. I have pulled a fan brush recently because I'm just not in the mood for packed on, but I love it. I think it's beautiful. Okay. I have an eye primer on and I haven't set it. Hold on, let me set. Cool, let's set with Pat McGrath powder. Let's just bougie up our eyeball setting powder if you want to. Hold on, let me find my brush. Okay. Let's just, I mean, if you're gonna set your eyeball with something, why make it Wet n Wild when you can make it Pat McGrath? Am I right? Okay. This is, I love this type of video because I don't ever do this. Like, I use these products, but I don't ever use them all at once. And it's just fun for me to try to make a look out of all the bougie things I own. I think it looks very natural and it looks pretty, but I can get this same exact face with some, you know, with some Wet n Wild, with some NYX, with some Sonia Cashew. I can do the same face. It's just, there's nothing different about it except for the packaging, maybe the experience, the whatever. I mean, let's use my most expensive makeup, I mean, today ever. This is, and actually this is even more expensive because this is not just one palette. This is actually two. I bought the Natasha Denona 28 pan, the green brown and the blue purple, and I mixed them up. So I made a more neutral palette and then I made a more colorful palette. So this is two of these bad boys. The most expensive eyeshadow in my collection, and I love it. It's gorgeous. I don't know that I've ever used it on my channel, but I'm happy to use it today. So it's going to be a neutral look because I pulled the neutral palette on purpose. But every single look using this turns out absolutely gorgeous. It's just the hype on these, to me, is absolutely real. And I've owned these for several years and I have loved them. Love, love, love. I need to use them more, but y'all know I got a lot of eyeshadow. A lot of eyeshadow. Still haven't got an accurate count on how many, but we got a lot. That I don't know what the shades are called because I've mixed them all up. So I'm sorry about that. This is not a palette that I bought to do YouTube. I bought it several years ago. My YouTube is relatively new, but it is a palette that I bought for myself. And I'm so glad that I did. It's gorgeous. I don't own every Natasha Denona palette. I don't. There are some that I'm like, meh, that I could live without. And I might get them eventually, especially if they go on sale. These went on sale. It was a Black Friday sale for buy one, get one free. And so that's, you know, they were 50% off essentially. And so I bought them. And I was very happy to do so. But it is not something that I would have ever paid, you know, full price for each one. I wouldn't have done that. They were too much. But I will absolutely hunt for a sale for some of her stuff. Absolutely. This makes for, and I kind of do the mattes in here. There aren't a ton of mattes in this palette, by the way. Between the two neutral mattes is what I'm going to say. Browns. Okay. But I love how these shades mix together. They are just They're just beautiful. You don't need a lot. It will last forever. I kind of would, I don't know, has anybody ever panned these? Do you know of anybody that's ever actually panned one of these? I'd love to see how long it took them, really, because it's beautiful. Okay, do we want to go a little bit wild? Let's go a little bit wild. Let's use the little blue, red, you know, flashing club, you know, kind of shade. Yeah, let's do that. Put a little bit of the burgundy in my, kind of tucked it into my crease. Okay, and then let's use maybe a sparkly shade. Let's do this on the inner corner. Yep. Yep. Just a real pretty kind of romantic eye. You know, like real pretty. I think that's gorgeous. And that eyeshadow will flash blue. Here, I'll show it to you. Let me tell you what I got on my face. Okay, this is the matte that I started with. That is the matte. Hello, fingers. Can we? That's the matte. Oh my Lord. Y'all, I can't. Hold on. That is the matte that I started with. That is the matte that is in like the outer corner. A little bit of that burgundy right there. And then this is that club shade that's, it looks blue, but it's actually, you know, that's what's on my lid. It's the kind of that. It's really, really pretty. I kind of want to put something else over top, but I don't know what. I do not know what. Now, Natasha doesn't have like special shades like Pat does. Like she doesn't do that, but Pat does. Do we want to get like super bougie? Hold on. Okay. So yeah, we're going to get super bougie. This is Divine Rose. I mean, if you don't, what's more bougie than combining your Natasha Denona with your Pat McGrath? Let's just put a little bit of special shade up on that. There you go. There you go. I mean, why not? And then let's do one more on top of that. I mean, just gilding the lily, y'all. Just gild the lily. Do it. It's beautiful. Okay, there's that. And then let's go a little bit of this. I mean, I don't know how pretty I am, but I've got all the things on my eyes. Y'all, these special shades, just use your fingers. Trust me. Just use your fingers. You will not. I'm stunning. Okay. I'm so pretty. I love Divine Rose. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is the most beautiful thing. Gosh, they're all pretty. Okay, there's that. Now, let's do like a smoky brown. Here's my most bougie eyeliner. It's a Lancome Kohl eyeliner. I don't know where I got this. I don't know how old this is. Let's get it going on my hand so that we don't scratch our dang darn eyes out. There goes my washer. Do y'all have appliances that sing to you in your house? I do. It's so cheerfully saying, come do your chores, and I hate that. I'm like, you don't be nice. It's work. Gosh, that's old, but it's smudged out pretty. It's like a pencil, you know, it probably came in, you know, one of those gifts with purchase. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know that I would ever buy this, but it is old and it still works, kids. Still pretty creamy. I'll take it. I'm just taking a little angled brush and just kind of zhuzhing it out a little bit. So that it's not like such a harsh line, but it's quite pretty. There you go. There's that one. Beauty. Can I get this same look with lower price? Yeah. Yeah. But I'm beautiful. Okay. Let's do some mascara and we'll be right back. All right. I used the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir. Just a coat of that. I think it'll look nice. That looks nice. I don't know. I think I'm beautiful. All right, lips. Probably my bougiest lip is Tom Ford. This is the lip color in 35 Sweet Mystery. It is just gorgeous. Do I have a bougie lip liner? I mean, not really. I really don't. I wouldn't have purchased anything like bougie. We can use MAC Whirl. This is the Brook Candy collection or whatever that it came out with. A little bit darker than what I would normally like, but it's fine. I mean, Whirl is a beautiful color. Here's Sweet Mystery. This lipstick smells like vanilla. That is so pretty. All right, setting spray. I don't know that I have a bougie setting spray. I really don't think I do. We'll use the MAC Fix Plus Play. I take a bath in this. What do y'all think? I think my under eyes look horrendous. I don't think that looks good at all. I mean, truly, I do not know how old this is. It's not great. And, I mean, I just don't think it looks good. Ooh, that's loud fan. Lord have mercy. Everything else I think looks really nice. And it's just a light face. It's not heavy. It's not full coverage. There's no, it's not super glam. It's just a nice face. You can accomplish this with a lot of other products. And so, yeah. Give it a whirl. Pull out like the most expensive products that you have and do one face with it and see what you think. It's not life-changing. I don't think. It's not life-changing. Yeah, these under eyes don't look great, y'all. Hold on. Oh, Lord have mercy. They do not look good. They do not look good. Hold on. We'll try a little blending here. Let's actually try a little bit of Pat McGrath under the eyes. I mean, the NARS is pretty, but it is translucent. Pat's at least got a little bit of brightening to her. You know what I mean? That doesn't look good. Nope. Nope. I don't know if they still offer this product. Don't use it as an under eye concealer. Or don't wait 5 years and then try it. That's not cute. But there's the look. I think it looks really nice. I'm happy with it. I think it's a pretty face. It's real romantically pretty and I like it. Cool. If you guys liked it too, give me a thumbs up. If you liked me, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and then that way all of my videos come into your YouTube subscription feed for free and you won't miss any of them. Thanks so much for watching. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye.